Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
What it do, Ski?
What it is, what it could be.
Back at it again for another one.
Hey, man, we had some music.
Well, we had some vibes when we was in school.
I feel like that is every adult across America.
We had some vibes.
But every adult across America, it holds factual.
Yeah.
I'm scared for this generation.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Speaking of which,
They not gonna be able to hold weight when they get older. Like, yeah, we have some bops. No, really. Oh, that's a remake of a song. Oh,
Right.
that's a remix of a
remake
song.
of a
Right.
remake.
Right.
man, it was so.
What you doing?
He's looking at his paw. Bro, it was so bad last night, so I had to host the homecoming dance.
You hosted it? It was here at the house?
I had the chaperone.
Oh, okay.
Had the chaperone the homecoming dance.
What had the teenagers in his house? Lock him up.
Lock him
Pause. No, sir.
No diddy.
No, did it?
Bro, I was on bathroom duty. It was
That's even
I'm
worse.
about to say,
bro.
it's getting worse.
I literally got a chair. It was a table. Sat down at the table and it was 3 other people. It was 2.
You have to make sure the kids wasn't going in the bathroom and doing nothing crazy.
Doing nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Having a hookah lounge back there
With their vapes.
with their vapes and all that.
You don't know nothing about this.
But it's funny though, bro. It was only like maybe 3 or 4 guys that came to the bathroom. But that women's bathroom, my God.
Oh, I'm sure.
My God. And they
sure
weren't
it was
doing
lit.
nothing but standing in front of the mirror
Fixing their makeup, fixing their hair, make sure they were still camera ready.
and
Make
taking
sure they
pictures. And so
yeah,
the
and all
other
that.
the other ladies that were there on chaperone duty was like, I don't understand. Why would they want to take a picture in the bathroom? Like we have like
I never really understood that
bro,
either.
they had like
the
whole
lighting.
sets for them to go
what I
stand
hear.
in front of to
yeah,
take
but
pictures.
you got stalls in the background. Like you have literal toilets in the background.
like people walking like it's just
Yeah, and then like we know what's going on in there. Like it's a lot of feces in the air.
so you smelling it.
And I've worked for enough places where I had to clean both bathrooms to know that.
To know
women-
the women's is worse
Ooh, that smell in there, boy.
every time.
It's something special.
That's I was like, and I asked them, I said, hey, excuse me, ladies, is there a reason why y'all don't take a picture in front of the sets they got up? You know, they took their time. They was like, oh, I didn't think about that. And I was like, wow, these kids. These kids,
That's
man.
exactly what it is, bro. They're children. And their frontal lobe is not developed.
Yep.
You know what's hilarious though? All the studs and dykes,
Wow.
they were flyer than half. They
And
were
always kind of
flyer.
Ryan.
They was flyer than all the dudes that was there.
Oh,
They
I can see
came
that.
buttoned down, bro. 3-piece suits
I can see that.
with the watches. One chick switched it up, had a suit on, but with heels. I was like, okay, I see y'all doing y'all thing. It was just hilarious, man. Hilarious. But yeah, man, it was a good time. They had food for us.
Oh, what kind of eats?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, they had for us. We had like a little side pot in the library. So my mentor, she
Wait,
had.
so where was the dance at?
It was at Nimitz.
Oh, actually, at
Homecoming.
Homecoming. Yeah. That
Yeah,
is at
homecoming.
Nimitz. Okay.
So it was in the library. So my mentor actually is the one that does all the senior activities, but she's also like a chef on the side. So she made us some food.
Oh, y'all love
Bro, I didn't realize it was food there until I got ready to leave. Because my shift was like from 7 to 8:30.
Yeah, you tripping.
So when I got ready to leave, I was like, let me walk through here and see what's up and say, make my face and walk up out of here. So I ran into my boy Philip. Philip was like, hey, man. I'm saying, yeah, me too. He said, hey, we got food across the hall. I don't know if you, so I don't know if Shirley told you. And I was like, oh, let me go check it out. Bro, she had chicken Alfredo with penne pasta and spinach. But it wasn't like overly, bro, it was perfect. The chicken was seasoned great. Nice big chunks, and it was a big old like sheet pan.
Wow.
I helped myself to 3 servings.
What else she have for y'all, bro?
And she had some punch.
Any bread?
No bread,
Any salad?
no salad.
Just straight pasta and juice?
Yes,
That's
Y'all-
fine.
Y'all got it in.
bro. I was like, "Where the food at?" There's always right there. I said, "Oh." Had the Bunsen burner going, nice and warm. Scoop, put on a little. It wasn't a big plate, so like the medium, small
Yeah.
plates. But I definitely, because I thought I was gonna go home and cook. I was like, you know what? It's 8:30. I'm about to grub on this, and that's exactly what I did. Came on home, stopped and got a treat. Came on home, went right to bed.
What treat did you get?
Oh, I got the ice cream cone, Bluebell. The cookies and cream one.
Oh.
So me and Daniel had a gig in Richmond, Texas yesterday,
Yeah.
and across the street was a Crave Cookies.
Crave.
Crave.
Yeah, try that out.
Never heard of them, but we tried them.
I like Crave cupcakes.
Nah, that's what I said. But nah, this was cookies, bro. Pure.
They
Straight
have they
cookies.
branded off into cookies now.
I don't know if it's the same company necessarily, but this is definitely Crave, just Crave,
Cookies.
and it's cookies. There's no cupcake.
Like the name is
Fire.
Crave, but they sell cookies.
Fire.
Delicious.
Fire.
So they had a cookie called the Carmeletta.
Yes.
It was oatmeal raisin with chocolate chip chunks with caramel pieces in it.
Oh,
And it, like, the cookie was pretty
You're
big.
a caramel person? You said caramel? I said caramel.
I do say caramel.
You said caramel? What you say?
caramel.
Okay. I said caramel.
I mean, I say caramel in certain situations.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah.
Look at that bad caramel lady.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get some extra caramel on my ice cream? She bought caramel tone.
That makes sense. Caramel chunks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say caramel chunks.
Yeah.
Caramel chunks.
No.
Yeah, I think if I'm using it as an adjective,
Yeah, that's really what it is.
say
Okay.
caramel.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But if I'm naming it, like just straight off like caramel. Okay. But yeah, delicious. And
Yes.
then we got the standard chocolate chip, which was also good.
Good. Have y'all tried the Juliet's across the street yet?
Never.
Never?
No, that's a cookie joint.
Oh man. Legit.
Okay. Cause I've been to Crumble and that was
Horrible.
I hate crumble.
I hate crumble with a passion. It's funny. I seen somebody
Round
tweet the
cakes.
other day that it's the reason why crumble never uses black people as promotion because they always talk about them, and it's literally like a 3-minute compilation of black people reviewing crumble, and like people spitting the cookies out, talking about this is nasty. Wait, all this for that? It's too doughy. This, that, and the third. I was like, that's true. Now I will say their cakes do go fat. I tried one of their little miniature cakes. It was pretty good.
Okay.
But outside of that, trash. You know who got bomb cookies though?
who that?
McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A cookies are pretty good.
Chick-fil-A got McDonald's beat for me.
I don't know. It depends
sure.
what kind of chocolate chip cookie you like.
Yeah. But see, I don't know, bro. Because, yeah, the chocolate chip cookie, I kind of wish that they made a sugar cookie that was the base of a chocolate chip cookie. Because it's not the same. That's not sugar cookie plus
So a
chocolate,
chocolate chip cookie, no chip.
Right. Because that, like,
you
the
gotta do
base
is
of a
just-
chocolate chip cookie is amazing. It's
Yeah.
because the brown sugar, I'm sure.
Yeah, you just brown sugar and white sugar.
Just,
That's
I
how
love
that's
chocolate
the
chip
base
cookies.
of it.
That's my number one. Like, anything added on top, but it's got to be chocolate chip base.
I got a pretty good recipe. I'll send you your way.
Bet.
Nah, I need my mama recipe.
Dog, I forgot. Oh, I used to tear them things up, boy. I mean, I would get a stack every
Hey, bro,
Sunday.
she trying to make some.
You did ask me that a few weeks ago.
You know,
Yeah, nobody make chocolate chip like that.
tell her her favorite nephew asked.
That's funny. She has 2 nephews. I don't think she has a favorite. I think you both are equally loved. So, I'll ask
Matter
her.
of fact, I'll even send it with cash for groceries. What you need?
She'll probably
Kinda
definitely
grease
make
the
it then.
wheel. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Oh, I
I
could make that one Saturday.
love it. We have us some grand old cookies. It's funny because I was never like a candy guy growing up.
Me neither, bro.
I never really liked candy like that. It
Yeah,
was
I need-
always cakes, pies,
Yes. I need baked goods.
baked goods. I partially blame my grandmother for that though, because she used to bake pies and cakes. Like her hummingbird cake, bro.
And it's my Amy for me, man. Shout out Dee Dee, man. Yeah, I would lick all them spoons All them spatulas. He was always back
give
for
it to
people,
me.
dog.
But I used to look forward to Thanksgiving and all that because everybody brings something.
Hell yeah.
It's right around the corner too. Thanksgiving.
The show is next month.
All right, y'all.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into this season finale
Yes.
of The Rings.
I didn't realize it was
Well.
season finale until I opened it up. I was like, "Oh, this is the last
That's it.
episode."
That's it. We're done.
I'm not gonna
And
lie,
what
it
an
was heavy.
episode it was!
Yes, indeed.
Hey, can we talk about the intro? The preface? Is that what it's called in cinema?
Talking about the first scene with Durin.
Yeah, with Durin before
And
the opening
Durin.
credits came in. The man Durin said, "Don't do it, father. I remember when I was a wee lad, we used to arm wrestle.
You beat a little
You
wee
used
bit.
to, used to let my hand go up just a wee bit.
Just a wee
Just to
bit.
think that I'd win, and then you'd slam it down again.
Oh, I knew right then there was nothing stronger than my father."
Then later on, he said, "No, it wasn't me letting you up. It was you getting headstrong."
I was like, "Yes, this is
Yeah.
cinema."
That was heavy.
Then he said, "King Durin."
King Durin.
And then that leap.
Oh, the leap.
It's like epic shot. What's that going to do?
Hey,
So I was wrong. It
you saw
wasn't
the clash. That was epic.
because his blade was probably made out of mithril.
Epic.
Yeah.
So like I was wrong
point.
about the dragon, but it was definitely Balrog.
You were wrong about a lot. What's that? Gandalf?
It was Gandalf.
Oh, who was it again? What's his name?
That is Gandalf.
Oh, I don't think that's good though. I don't think that on me. It could be somebody else. It could be anybody.
But it was funny though, Grandelf. Thank you, Grandelf. I was like, okay, this must be where it happens.
Right. Yeah, the way they revealed it was trash.
Yeah, and then it's just like it's so many other ways where they could have went, because even like it was cool because it's not called a wand, and yes, like I'm looking for my staff, but it was officially called a gand, you know. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's a play off of that, but no, there we are, Gandalf.
That was beautiful, man. And then like to know that Balrog comes back years later and
Yeah, man, that was gross. We see Celebrimbor's death.
finally,
As dramatic as it
as it
deserves.
was, yeah.
Man, but isn't it crazy how Sauron, even in the end, was still trying to manipulate him?
Oh, bro.
Like, bro, really? You still on this? You still on this?
And you been a torturing old boy.
And he say, "Look what you've done to yourself."
So this is all your fault. Like how sick and
Boy,
twisted.
what is wrong with you? Get on, you better get on somewhere.
I mean, it kind of was, though. I mean,
Still, he ain't shoot himself with no arrows.
okay, yeah. Point taken
True,
there.
true. Gladriel made it out alive.
Of course she does.
It
She's
looks
in
like.
Lord of the Rings.
Bro, she's still alive. And
No, I'm just saying like how they tried to act like she was dead, but then they used the rings to bring it back. That whole plot line. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be something a little bigger with that.
Yeah, I felt like she was half-assing it the whole time that she was fighting Sauron. But could it be just Sauron's that powerful and him using Ultra Instinct, dodging blades and stuff? Because she was supposed to be like top of the line,
Well,
warrior.
I mean, he already in her head. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I don't understand that, bro. Like clearly I've been fighting you for the last 10 minutes, and just because you turn into you turn into somebody I recognize or I had some feelings for, like that shouldn't stop you, dog. Like you know exactly who that is.
yeah, that
Like that, I hate that trope,
upset
bro.
me too.
Yeah.
It eats at my spirit whenever I see it. I'm like, bro, come
Like
on.
you clearly know who this is.
Right. It shouldn't work anymore.
Come on.
Spell broken. I agree.
I'll be like, "Oh, cool trick."
You know, like it'd have been nice if that wasn't, a part of the ploy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then to have those orcs portray, Aldar.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that was the heaviest scene.
What inspired that? Do y'all remember?
What?
What inspired them betraying Adar and bringing Sauron to
The troll.
the what?
The troll in that whole war. The way he treated them. In that whole war, like how he was just willing to, like several times they asked, "Can we retreat? Like we should back off,
Or we'll lose too many of us."
Yeah, and he just
that's
kept
right.
pushing forward with
Yeah.
disregard, in their opinion. But
And then, like, it wasn't like this is a stranger. Like, they recognized too, like, oh, this dude is, from Morgoth. Like, he connected with that shit. So I think that's another thing that would lend them respect. But also, Sauron, and they don't get what they thought they was getting out the deal.
of course, man. That's exactly what they get.
Right.
I laughed so hard when he stabbed Buddy in the throat.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
with the quickness.
Oh, yeah. I loved how brutal Sauron got. Like, once the games was done, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
I really appreciated that, especially when you think about how we were introduced to Sauron in Lord of the Rings. He was just huge, combative, dark figure,
Right.
in Fellowship of the Rings. So we didn't even get to see any of the cunning and all that. So, yeah, it's a nice little ride, man.
I mean, even seeing Isildur again and run into, and then him leaving his little boo thing behind. Like, bro, how bold you gotta be to be like, yeah, I'm taking your wife with me back to Numenor. Like, God, dog, bro.
Crazy.
That was kind of player at the same time, but I was like, bro, that's bold. Like,
yeah.
that's bold.
I hate that we didn't get more info on the boy that was with Isildur. I definitely thought they were going to flesh that out more.
I wish they would, because I'm still trying to understand, like, what's so significant about him.
Yeah, it's like
Because he found the sword, right?
that sword. Yeah,
And then, like, doesn't he also have a mark as well that he's been hiding?
yep,
Or whatever?
yeah, and we didn't see anything else related to that. So I'm excited
Season
for
3?
next there you go. There's so much time between this and Lord of the Rings. It doesn't even make sense. Like, we're talking thousands of years.
So my question is what happens now?
What happens now? Ooh. Well, Middle Earth has to fall to Sauron. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had, like, it isn't over. And then he didn't craft the One Ring. He has to do that.
Yeah, he'll probably do that next season.
Right. And Mount
hold on before we get to that.
Okay.
Anything else in the episode you guys wanted to talk about?
Okay, because we are getting into theories.
Yep, I'm definitely
feel
gonna
you.
ask that question.
Okay. I actually wanted to see more from the Dark Wizard. I will say that.
Oh, him.
But, I mean,
That
he
whack,
did
that whack ass dude.
from Saruman.
We're friends. Come on. We could both take his place.
But you know what? He calls him friend in Lord Fellowship of the Ring.
He does call him from. He's what we
Actually-
call an equal opportunist.
But here's my thing with them having the history. I'm wondering what does bring them back together. Because at the beginning of Fellowship of the Rings, when Gandalf first figures out that the ring is the One Ring,
That's
he was
what he
like,
goes
"Whoa,
to.
He's like, I need to go talk to my leader," and it's Saruman. So it's like, they get reconnected at some point,
Saruman.
and Saruman done already showed.
But it's five. But it's five of them.
But Saruman has always said he's an enemy of Sauron.
It's just that
Right,
he gave in.
He just wants the power.
Right, exactly.
He just So yeah.
But
Good
who are the other two wizards then?
Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil, Gandalf, Saruman, and Sauron.
Oh, Sauron doesn't count as them. He's not a. Your guys are talking about the wizards.
Yeah, 'cause he said that there's five of them.
I actually don't know because actually don't think Bombadil counts as one.
Really?
Really, really. Bombadil is a different
So what is he?
being. I don't really recall, bro, but he's not a wizard. They just like all go through him type stuff. You looking it up, bro? Cool. But we'll see in a sec. But I'll say this: rewatching Fellowship of the Ring and what I could remember of Bombadil, it made sense why they didn't need the scene because Gandalf still fulfilled that. Because when Frodo,
Okay.
and Frodo was like, "Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Here, you take it." He's like, "Oh, don't tempt me, Frodo."
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "I'm way too powerful to be having that." You know what I'm saying? So it was like the same thing. But that is actually what happened with Bombadil. They actually went to Bombadil in the book saying, "Can you take the ring?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm too strong for that. Don't do that." He's the one that fulfilled that role in the actual book.
Got it. So that's why they didn't include him.
Right. Like trying to cut it down.
Yeah, there's no need to repeat it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there were 5 Istari that came during the second and third ages, and they were among the most powerful beings in the Middle Earth. Saruman, Gandalf, Radagast, Alistar, or Alatar, and Palando. So I don't know who those last 3 guys are.
Yeah, I have no idea who those 3
Also,
people.
Sauron is one.
No, Saruman.
Saruman.
Saruman. Okay.
So what the hell is Sauron?
Sauron.
Is he
before
just
them.
pure evil?
Morgoth is
See,
pure
this
evil.
makes me want to dive even deeper into the lore.
But that's the thing. The lore is ridiculously huge. Like, ridiculously huge. But yeah, Morgoth is pure evil. I would say he's right under
He was the leader of the orcs, right?
Yes.
Right.
Ray proved that.
Right, because they showed that, and then he ended up dying, and then that's when they went ahead and went with Adar, and they ended up killing Sauron. Because remember the whole flashback, and he turns into like that liquid.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Maiar, Maiar. Sodom was the most powerful of the Maiar, a primordial spirits created to help the Valar first shape the world. His original name was Myron, which means the admirable. And as an immortal spirit born before the world's creation, he was able to perceive the creator. I don't know what his name, Eru, and I don't know the last name directly.
So he's a
Yeah, he up there. And then Morgoth.
that's insane. So how do you fight against that? You know?
He was his own demise. That seemed to be a revolving cycle, evolutionary consistency with evil.
And then even
So I guess okay. So I guess let's get into. I guess let's get into the season 3, like predictions, like where the storylines are going.
Yeah.
And I also, so I'll start off with the creation of the One Ring, because that when that is destroyed, that's when he dies.
Right.
Yep.
So I think that ring is like tied to his life force in some way.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's already proven.
Okay.
With the rings that they created with men.
No, with all of the rings. I mean, like the whole.
Well, the elf rings they use mithril.
Well, yeah, it's different designs, but the whole thing is that they empower the One Ring, because the One Ring to bind them, and they all empowered that ring. And so, like, the whole reason why everything took off from the Fellowship was because, yes, the ring still existed. And that's why at the end, when they finally destroy the ring, they finally kill him for good. But yeah, it's directly tied only because of the ring. If he didn't do that, he probably would have been fine.
So my next question is, what happened to the other rings? The 9 rings for the men and L's and the doors. Because all we hear about in the Fellowship of the Ring is the one ring to rule them all. What happened to the other rings? Are they still powered, or were they, made inactive because Sauron's dead? I wonder what happens with that. I wonder if they're gonna get into that at all. Probably not because of the time period, but yeah, like you said, I predict definitely the creation of the third ring, and then also the fall of Numenor.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
The fall of Numenor.
Them evil MFs.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
Yeah. That's crazy because
They're so evil.
But see, my thing is, how did they even get Sauron's name? Is it when he touched that orb, and then Sauron was like, "Oh, just use my name," type deal.
But just the fact that like the whole miracle scene happened, I thought that was gonna be it was like, oh, bad Miriam about to take that's crazy.
She back. She back.
What a dark turn.
She survived the sea monster, the octopus, the whatever that was. Kraken. That's what it looked like.
That's probably exactly what it was. But yeah, that's wild. But did you have a prediction with the ring, Ray? Or are you just saying the creation?
I'm just trying to figure out
where they go from
maybe the ring ties to his life force because he had to make it by himself.
Oh, I see. Right, because Celebrimbor already gone.
Right.
And he actually do it himself.
So maybe that's why it's so potent.
But the question
and then we know how he loses it.
Well, my question is, how does he even make the ring? Because he needed Celebrimbor. Now Celebrimbor is dead, and they burned all his material and books. So how does he get the knowledge to actually make it? Because he could have did it himself. He could have been killed Celebrimbor if he knew how to do it and make the 9 rings from men.
So you think he might like hunt down the knowledge?
I think so.
And then make the ring.
I think that's what it's going to be about. And them trying to...
But I mean, really, if you think about it, he also like... It's like the rings were Celebrimbor, yes, but like it was a problem he was facing, and he gave him the answer, or at least that's what I thought I remembered. Like it's still a marriage between their knowledge,
right?
And I think that just over the time, he got what he needed. Like I'm sure he wouldn't.
Celebrimbor was more of a smith, so he know how to make his thoughts and theories come to be.
Right.
So I think that's where Sauron struggled.
Bless you.
But yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. It's been a good ride. Still think it's the second best show on TV right now, but
okay. What about Galadriel? How do we feel about? Of course, she fell into the tree, so she's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
And,
not even that. The healing.
Yeah, the healing and all that. So, where do we go from here? So, do y'all think they're gonna raise an army and just go full force at it?
I think that's definitely in the bag for it.
It's so I think that in a way of answering that, my theory is because that's why I thought that going back to watch the original movies was like so important, but that battle was men and elves together. So I feel like they're going to find, they ways to cooperate. The Numenor problem, and they had previous history with the elves, but to work it out, work together, and then we'll see that war happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think men are going to join in?
For sure. Men definitely join.
Right.
So they'll probably follow that. They probably show like how
how
all the men and unites the men, because He was a knight of all men.
All right, shoot, man. How's life doing, man? No, Ray, you had a concert, man. You want to tell people about that?
Oh yeah, the homie Ryan Cook from Los Angeles. Was on tour with Paul Russell. He was opening up for Megan Trainor. So me and the homie went. Check that out. Appreciate those comp tickets. So I went to check him out and just hang out with him after the show. So it was a cool night. Good seeing him. Hadn't seen him in a few years. He got married, and then him and his wife moved to LA because he's always on tour somewhere. So
Nice.
yes, sir. Cool. Other than that, man, just church. Just trying to get acclimated to this apartment still, and all these damn bills.
Bells.
Yep. So
I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill.
Hey, that was a banger back in the day.
Oh, bro, was it?
Oh,
Like that animation style, the whole, how many looks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? A one, a two,
A three.
boy, one. So problematic, dog. Just one lick, dog. Three.
no, he'd be like
Nah, he-
1, a 2, a 3.
I was like, wait, I don't understand. Is he impatient?
Yes.
Am I supposed to just bite
Bite
into
it.
it? Like, I remember as a kid, I used to actually count how many. Once I get to like 34, I'd be like, man, forget this. I'm just about to eat this.
A big pause.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a little below pop.
Oh,
It was too low. Oh man, that reminded me of the Jawbreakers of Ed, Edd and Eddie. I always thought that was ridiculous.
Bro, I was always scared to eat one because I never wanted somebody to be like, yo, pause, bro. What you got in your mouth, dog?
Just unbreakable balls. I can't bite them. I gotta suck them all day.
but it's funny. I was on Jawbreakers before that show came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As a kid, oh yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nurse
That-
Jawbreakers, bro.
Pass.
I wasn't really a candy guy. Like, if it was candy, it was like the Jolly Ranchers. Those are like the cream savers.
I could do like gummies, gummy bears, gummy worms. Don't give me sour nothing. Just straight gummy tropical.
You like
flavor.
Sour Patch Kids, bro?
Barely. I remember at the movies you
Sour
put me
Patch
on.
Kids is hard.
Ray
Sour
did
Patch
put me
Kids
on
is
to Sour
delicious.
Patch Kids.
Or I say it was even better than Sour Patch Kids.
What's the?
The Sour Patch watermelons.
And wrong. That's
I can't
one
even speak on
flavor
that.
all the way through.
Yeah,
can't
bro.
speak on
It's the
that.
same thing with the Sour Patch Kids.
No,
No.
Sour Patch is several flavors.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
I
they
thought,
each
just,
different colors.
I thought it was just a different
No.
color.
No,
No. It's
Flavor is factored into it.
100%. I don't want the
I feel
whole
like
thing
it's the
full of
same thing
watermelon.
with Skittles. It's like different
No,
colors. but
Skittles
it's
be
all-
different
All
flavors
different
too, bro.
flavors. Different color bags are different flavors too.
Yeah.
It's all
You got
different.
a wild berry. You
I
got
thought it
all
was just like a
different
Mandela
red.
effect type thing.
No.
Where like,
Nah. You
Really?
just misremembering that one, bro.
like I said, I wasn't, I
Yeah,
wasn't the
if
biggest
it's a
kid.
choice between watermelon and kids, I'm getting kids every time. They even got the extreme kids. They got the tropical kids. Yeah, man. Sour Patch Kids all the way.
Give me the strawberries. I'm in heaven. Because I like the peach rings, but I don't like peach like that. So I prefer the
Full pass on that for me. Full pass. But shoot, man. We were. Oh, Ryan, how's your weekend?
Oh man, this weekend was pretty lit. We lost OU Texas, so
Y'all sure did.
We-
I did
we
more
had
than
Reds,
lose.
so we're not-
More than lose.
Y'all got stomped
I got-
out. I'm sorry.
wasn't like the Cowboys.
They been
We
y'all
got
over. They
49 put up on them.
Spanked y'all.
But we ended up firing our offensive coordinator. Hired a new tight ends coach.
Oh, at OU?
Yeah,
Just this
it's-
week?
Just this weekend. They switched it all up. Big dog. They said no more.
This was out of pocket.
There's like 3 new positions they changed.
It
up in
really
terms
was
of
an
head
out of
coaching.
pocket ass game.
It was horrible, bro.
It didn't make any sense.
Like
that
that,
they wouldn't
like
go into
their
the
defense,
air, bro.
their offensive rating was the worst it's been since like 2015, and I was on the defensive side. It had like a defensive rating of like 41. The offensive rating from that game was like 38. I was like, wow, we really were bad, like really bad. So that was Saturday. Then Sunday I was able to attend the Rockets Fan Fest. It was pretty dope. Found out about it from a friend of mine. Then they talked about it on the broadcast. So basically, it was $5 for entrance. You just pay for parking, but it was pretty dope, man. It was an open practice style of event where they had like different cheerleaders come out do different dances. They had different giveaways. The concession stands were all open. The team. Oh yeah.
I mean, I definitely thought it was just gonna be like, yeah, man, they was just running drills, really working on.
Yeah, chili was probably the last thing I brought up. As soon as you said this, I was like, oh, I bet you like that. It's like chili just dancing, didn't you?
I did. I did. People was there showing out. Like the whole, like it was only like the lower bowl.
He said that was his favorite
was the only
part.
thing that was open. But outside of that, bro, it was dope. It was pretty cool. They did a 3-point contest. They did a contest
Who
with
won?
Cam Whitmore.
Of course. He was the best shooter on the team between him and Cocaine Reed.
Cam, I think it was Cam. Yeah, Cam won the shooting contest. And they had a almost like a time racing game. You like make a layup and shoot up. But one of the requirements were the rookies had to do a rookie dance. So they had to do the different TikTok dances.
Hazing.
Poor Reed Shepherd. My man ain't got a groove bone.
Hazing.
He ain't got one groove in his bone at all. But the other cat from Australia, that boy hit that yee. and then instead of going like this, he got like the wave like he was shaking his he kept doing that, dog. He just kept on doing it. And they kept showing it on replay. I was like, bro, we got children here. Like, what are we doing? But it was pretty dope, bro. It was pretty cool.
What's up, man? Man, today. The weekend was cool for me, man. It's my son's second birthday. Turned 2. Chill for a little while. Went to see my dad. He's been in the hospital. Not doing too good. Came to see that beating with you. But yeah, so I was church. That was my weekend. Pretty tame, man. I know it wasn't tame though.
What's that?
These shows. When I say everything was hidden.
So I messed up. I didn't see One Piece yet.
Okay, that's why I left the door open, because I was like, oh, I know One Piece. But okay, since we can't talk about that, I know one thing One Piece we can talk about though, which is how unbelievable it is that they're going on this.
Oh, yeah.
6-month hiatus.
Yeah, man. How we feeling about that?
Oh, bro, I'm so tired of that industry, bro. They do this with almost every major title that comes out.
But I mean, they working hard, though.
I mean, I get that, but like, I'm worried that someone's gonna get sick.
Yes.
And not be able to continue it. We'll have another Hunter x Hunter on our hands, and I'd rather them go ahead and keep pushing it through, because like, what are we gonna do? Sit around for 6 months and wait for another episode or chapter to drop? Like, is it anime only? Does it involve the manga as well?
That's
like what is it? Because I know they're working on those different shows that they want to release next year. Like, I know you got Oda's involvement with season 2 of the Netflix show. You have the new One Piece series that they're coming out that they're rebooting. I'm sure there's other movies that's coming out that I'm sure he's writing on as well. And plus you have the winter months getting ready to come up. So there's usually about a 4-week break anyway that's built into that. So I understand people needing a break, but at the same time, 6 months.
Yeah, man.
Like you are riding this high coming off of Wano, going into Egghead, and then like everything that I know that's gonna happen. Like, why are we waiting around playing with that? Let's put the pedal to the metal. Let's deliver. You know, you gotta strike while the iron's hot to continue to keep going. I feel like you can't just sit there and rest on your laurels for 6 months with no new material coming out and think that that's gonna save you.
Yeah, then they said it's for upgrading the animation style, but it's like, who's complaining about the animation style? Because
I have not complained.
You've come a long way.
Right, it's already come a long way, and it's like, bro, we're fine. Like, just write it, animate it, put it out. 6 months is wild. That's
6
a
months is
long
wild.
time to not get anything in One Piece.
And honestly, like saying that is to improve the animation. Like, if y'all need a break, just say that.
Or put the money behind it.
Yeah, yeah,
Put,
that too.
Put the money behind it.
More money,
Like
more
we're
bodies.
acting like this isn't like one of the top tier shows that's going on. I'm talking about in terms of merch, marketing, dollars, streaming. Like their pocketbooks are not hurting. Put the correct amount of workforce behind it to deliver a great product. You know, like I'm not understanding what the issue is, but I think a lot of times that has to do with them just literally being tired and not having the manpower to do so, or them not wanting to pay up what they think those artists are willingly deserving. But that's insane.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll get some Demon Slayer to hold us
Oh
over.
yeah, the movie will come out before they even come out with some. See, that's another thing. You got all
Wait,
these
hold
other
on. 6 months is what? We're in.
Oh, it's
April.
going to be in 2025, bro.
It's
Yeah,
April.
but then isn't My Hero like mid 2025?
The final season.
Oh, I was saying
The-
Demon Slayer.
I mean, that's what I meant. Demon Slayer. Isn't that mid 2025 when they come back?
Oh, you're right. That was the theory I had, was that they would hit October.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've
had the
already
dates.
announced it when the next dates for the
Yeah,
That's
three
what I'm
movies.
saying. It's
Yeah.
It's mid 2025.
I just had forgot. So it'll be around the same time.
I thought there was one coming out this Christmas.
No.
No, next year. You checking, Ray?
No.
Oh,
I remember.
okay. Well, I believe you. 'Cause that's what I thought I remembered too.
Then what was coming out this something? There's something that's coming out this. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna get back to it.
That's fair. Well, shoot, we moving on to Penguin.
Oh, can we?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Can we get some gunshots for
It's queued up.
the thug in me? for the gang Capone in me, you know. Man, this show took another step for me in the right direction. This past episode, for those who haven't seen it, I won't get into spoilers, but
No.
I'm about to say,
we
how we
don't
not
care.
getting the spoiler?
oh, fine. Okay, yeah,
We
fine.
don't do that.
So this particular episode, there wasn't a lot of action, which was nice because it allowed a major character development of a character backstory development of somebody who we all thought was kind of off-putting, a little strange. Come to find out, she normal. She the only one has a straight mind, but she got holed over by her own daddy and family. And then to walk off on that scene at the end and to walk through that house with that gas mask. Oh my gosh. I was like, I thought she was going to be like a fire or something. That's why they went outside. But then when she woke up and grabbed the bag, I was like, oh, she used gas to kill everyone. I was like, oh, turn it up. She coming for blood. There's no saving. There's no talking. Like, men over and over again, the closest ones to her have betrayed her. So now she's become the very thing that she tried so hard to defend from not becoming, because she was put into a situation where when she told her little niece, I got put in with monsters, so I had to become one in order to save and fight for my life. And now you have this whole issue now with her coming up, well, that and also the Falcone family basically being eliminated except for her. Which is crazy, but like, can you imagine getting an entire family to turn on you to say that you're crazy, and they put you inside of a psych ward? Like, let's bring this in like real life. Like, that's messed up, dog. And then to go on and then go to that said infirmary or place to go get help, and they're working against you.
It's not even infirmary. Come on. This is a Batman universe. This is Arkham.
This is Arkham, the loony house.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
and they working against you, and then you get introduced to a drug that puts you out of your mind, and all of a sudden the 6 months come up, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not gonna get out." You're like, "Whoa, time out." What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, "You know what? Y'all want to keep me in here? I'm gonna give you a reason to keep me in here," and then something just clicks. Ah, man, it was well done from that particular story point. I enjoyed it, the storytelling, the sequencing of the events. But yeah, I thought it was up there for me.
Now, just really quick before we continue, Ray, you remember how the other day I was starting to understand how Pastor Jay can think of everything of like basketball.
Okay.
You hogging a ball, bro. Bad spacing.
And gave us a whole recap of the episode. I'm like, thanks. We don't have anything to talk about now.
But yeah, man, I loved it, man. Love getting the first of all, and you know, hey, this is just purely for the radio, but I just thought it was funny how in the costume design and everything, like I was just like, oh, okay, Sophia's just this little mousy thing. That was epic. Like I know that they do stuff like that thematically on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it's like literally her coming out of her shell. Now she in the bright yellow, very provocative dress. I was like, that was slick storytelling, bro, without like taking up a lot of space. Like it's like, oh, it's about to go down. She done changed the whole wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing. Then I wonder. Well, I don't wonder. I'm pretty sure, because I have the feeling that they'll do some more Arkham flashbacks, because obviously that was Bliss. You know what old girl was on? That was definitely Bliss, and so she gonna see the garden, figure that out. That's definitely coming. But I mean, but also they kind of don't even need to do that. Like we got enough to understand that that's what it is. So I wouldn't be mad at them for not taking it back. But we still don't know how she actually got out. We know Rush, worked with her, but that's about it.
Yeah, did they ever say that how she got out? It just one episode they just opened with, "Oh, she got out." Mm-hmm. They never said what happened.
Right.
Interesting. So I wonder what was done in the back end. Like, what do you think Rush had something to do with it?
Well, she said he did.
Well, I know he said he did, but like, do you think somebody else was pulling the trigger, and he was just on the receiving end of a good grace?
I feel like he finds her attractive.
Oh, he definitely does.
And and he was starting to break down. He's like, "Hey man, what if she telling the truth?" And he's like, "Nah, man." He's like,
"Oh, doctor, be careful."
Yeah, he's like, "Be careful." Yeah,
that's how they get you.
Yeah, Ray, what you got over there, man? Let me pass your ball. What you got?
So yeah, I don't really like episodes that center the focus on one storyline. It just gets mundane. Like after a while, like if I'm not watching a movie, I don't want to see an extended piece on one person.
Yeah.
It started off. I like how the episode started off because it started us back at the end of the last episode, but it gave more context between what happened. When the Maroney lady hopped out and had them at gunpoint, versus when Victor pulled up with the car and smashed the dude. So it started us there and then took us down Sophia Falcone's backstory or whatever. So like I said, it started off well. We got to see that. And then the whole thing with her getting locked up by her father was just messed up. But I'm not saying it was right, but I get it. Because it was like she was catching on to what her father really was, and who he had really been, and the things he had really done. And he took extreme precautions, like I see you're wavering an inch. Mm-hmm. Let's get you up out of here. Mm-hmm. Seems to be a thing where he don't like women getting in his business. But it was interesting because it's like he told Sophia that she was gonna take over when when he was done. So it seemed really extreme to me to go from you're gonna take over to you're asking questions about your mother. It's like, damn, boy, you're not understanding that. But okay, cool. So she gets sent to Arkham, and then like the whole thing with the doc, like the whole situation was just messed up, bro. Like, what did they do to concretely pin that evidence on her for all those women that she had literally nothing to do with?
Hey, we in Gotham, boy, and
I
they
know,
got money.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm just interested to see like what was the like like what was that play like? Confused about why old girl was unchained and able to beat her up like that. Confused on why they brought her back in with girl chained up and gave her a fork. All that stuff was a bit confusing. Maybe they were trying to get her to be a criminal or be a
Definitely
killer.
provoking her.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It's to me like the tone. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but it was just so dark, but so mysterious at the same time. Like you don't know. You have a hypothesis on like everything, but it's like, dang, like who is working for her father in there? Who is like corrupt in there and knows like they're supposed to turn her? How did it go from 6 months to 10 years? Was it because she killed that girl that she got locked in there for 10? Like, it's just so many questions I still had. And then when it jumped from her, what did she do?
So after that, she had killed the friend that was in the next cell over.
Magpie.
Oh, yeah. So then they injected her with the serum, and then when she wakes up, it's present day. So I was confused for a little bit. I was like, okay, was all this like a ploy? I was like, oh no, she was thinking about it or dreaming about it. And so I like how she did. I was also thinking that she was gonna blow the house up because that's what I would have did.
I thought the bag was a bomb. I did.
I was blew the house up.
Wait.
But I think the gas play was smart because it dispelled the girl from any kind of apprehension she had because there was no ruckus or whatever. It was just line the gas up with the ventilation system. They all died in their sleep. Question: did anybody catch why the other guy, the bald dude,
Was still alive.
yeah, was still alive?
Because he had his window up,
Yeah.
the ventilation. Remember, she had opened up her window before she had walked out.
Okay, I didn't know that was his room though. For it.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
he
Okay.
had the door open. And I think she knew it too because she walked in with the gun already, like ready to pull. Unless she was going to go in there and just clean up shop.
No. I think she knew.
Yeah.
She grabbed the gun as soon as she walked in the room, and then woke him up. So for me, I was telling Daniel this. Well, I was telling both of y'all. I was like the last part of that episode where she comes back and kills everyone. That made up for the episode for me. The episode
really?
was like
Big
really like okay. Oh, like it would have just been nice to get a back and forth, like between her reminiscing on the backstory and like what is Penguin doing right now. But I guess we'll get that answered next week.
But then we also get a kind of like a view into Penguin as well too from her perspective from back in the day, because it was a big reveal that he was actually her driver. The previous episode or the previous episode.
Yeah, I was about to say they said it.
It was revealed. You're like, oh, okay. So this is a little deeper than what we originally thought, and like how close were they during all this time, which seemed like they were pretty close. So that's why she feels even more betrayed and kind of gets a little bit more insight into Penguin and his motives of wanting to climb up the ladder and kind of being self interest.
Because you can see the split. Because first of all, I appreciated that when they jumped back to the accident, when dude crashed into them, or whatever. I appreciated them giving the audio of what Penguin was saying. You know, where he like fully like, hey man, I did this for y'all. I got y'all drugged. This is for you. I'm not working with her. Blah blah blah. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, she survived. And so then just moving on from that, as far as his motivation, it's just like it's always been like, oh, this is all you ever gonna be. You ain't nothing serious. So it's like, yeah, he been stepped on. You know what I'm saying? So
Being called the penguin because he looks like a little waiter.
That's not what they call
Yeah,
him.
tell your penguin to go trump. It's like,
That's
God.
not why they call him the penguin. It's because he has
Because
the
the
limp.
little waddle.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it's because of the suit. The white.
Because, you know,
'Cause it looks
he's
like a
not
pig.
always in a white suit. Sometimes in that leather jacket with the all black. When he pulled up at the party, he was in that gray suit with the black shirt.
When I say white, black, butler style, like, I'm your butler, I'm going to follow you around, buttoned up, penguin look.
Yeah, he's not always in that, is what I'm saying. I mean,
Right.
I'm not saying literally he's wearing black and white. I'm talking about the butler. And typically butlers have that look of prime and prime.
okay.
I'm not talking about he may have on a leather jacket or
But that's what I'm
whatever.
saying. He doesn't always have the butler look. Even that point is, he's not always in a suit. Sometimes he's just in a shirt and pants.
Okay, you're missing what I'm saying.
I am. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you understand?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I'm just as lost as everybody else here.
But yeah,
man.
great show.
For sure. It feels like we've been at it for way longer than 26 minutes.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, what else we got?
We tried to get into Tomb Raider. I'm gonna give it an honest shot.
Me too.
We were
Yes,
sitting
did.
around chilling and put it on, and it just wasn't attention grabbing. Maybe a show that you need to watch by yourself.
I feel like the show doesn't have enough depth for it to be this long.
How long is it?
Episodes, I don't know. I feel like they should do like a movie rather than a series. Because I feel like everybody already knows the plot, right? Her father passes away, some secret. They're trying to get a hold of that so they can sell it, make some, very, very plain plot line. It's not a whole lot you can dive into for that particular plot line. So it's kind of hard for me to get up and excited to see a series of episodes detailing this when it could be explained in a hour and a half, hour 45-minute movie.
But you only got through the first episode, huh?
Yeah, and I wasn't that impressed by it.
I mean, I understand, but from what I saw when we were all watching, I was just like, I could watch this. Did I give it a try over the weekend? No.
Yeah, see,
But if I had the time, like I would say I would prioritize over the Bear. Just me personally. I know the Bear is great, but
it's a little different, but yeah. We started Castlevania, right? I'd rather watch that and finish that up than finishing Tomb Raider, because Castlevania, there's a lot you can get into with the different families, the different creatures, settings, backgrounds, how it was all like. It's a lot you can get into with that.
yeah, man, let's talk about Castlevania for a little bit, because I was mad that my Netflix account hold me that I don't have my evidence. But I promise y'all, because I even checked today, because I was like, man, let me put on an episode, see if anything is going to jog my memory or whatever. And then I saw, like, if you go to the Castlevania collection and that other spinoff, not the series y'all are watching now, but that's the only one I haven't seen, is that newer one. That was
Nocturne or Nocturnal or whatever.
But I did even finish season 4. I just don't remember it. I just watched it, and just like, oh, I remember it was good.
Yeah, see, trying to get into those kind of shows. Did you guys ever watch Preacher?
Preacher, no, but it always looked interesting.
Yeah, so it's about vampires as well. If I'm not mistaken, my boy was part of it too. Seth Rogen was a producer on it, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Yeah,
Because Preacher was a comic.
Yes,
That makes a lot of sense why he would be involved.
Yes, so he was. I think he was involved with that as well. So I kind of want to go back and watch that just because of the success that The Boys had, and maybe he might not have had the money or the backing behind that, but I'm sure the storyline's pretty good. So I've always wanted to get into that, with the Halloween coming around, and kind of want to switch up the series that we're watching. Some little horror, little vampire stuff. Like, did you guys ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Charmed?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, yes. My dad was hardcore about both of those shows.
I watched
really?
what was it, Angel?
Yes.
I watched that one too.
Yeah.
Buffy.
I watched Angel more than anything. Buffy
Yep.
second. Charm, I didn't really watch Charm.
It was always on whenever I woke up.
Man.
Yeah, stuff like that, like X-Files or
I never
You
got
know,
into X-Files.
I've tried to watch Charm, but that show is just too like, I don't know. It ain't serious enough for me. Like they try to be
understand what you're
serious,
saying.
but it's not.
I totally understand.
And then
what you're
like they're not athletic, they're not super or anything. They just kind of like disappear. Like it's not. It's not serious enough
it'd
for
be
me.
quirky stuff as well. It's a quirky show. It's like body swaps. and-
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is way better.
I just like looking at her. What was her name? Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Gellar, yeah.
She was a looker.
Oh my goodness.
Premium milk.
She looked just like she looked like Starlight, the lady that
Oh
plays
no,
Starlight.
Starlight has more like a Minnie Mouse face. Like her nose is like,
Minnie Mouse.
yeah.
Alrighty. I mean, I can't. I'll take you at your word on that,
That's what I think whenever I see her. But yeah, man, it's been good, bro. Quick question for y'all: did y'all play Yu-Gi-Oh growing up? Magic.
bro. Okay, look, this
Just
is how
Yu-Gi-Oh.
retarded I am. I play both. Play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic.
Okay. Digimon, Pokemon.
Nah.
Pokemon. You talking about Pokemon card game?
Yeah.
Barely, bro. I tried to play in elementary with Matthew. It was terrible. But yeah, Digimon never. Digimon absolutely never. But why do you bring this up? What's going on?
Bro, would y'all be down to have a D&D night?
Yes,
Do like a
actually.
D&D night?
It's actually been a dream of mine to find people that are willing to play D&D.
I pass.
That's messed up.
I pass.
That means you
I've
need.
never
that
been a
means you
Dungeons
need
and
to
Dragons
be there.
fan.
You need an imagination.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
What SpongeBob say? Imagine.
I mean, I love you. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I just Dungeons and Dragons. No, that's not for
Oh,
me.
bro, it's so much fun.
but bro,
Not
have
for
you,
me.
Have you seen what people are starting to do now with the tables that are made of the screen? And I'm like, oh, that looks so delicious.
Bro, there was this shop in Austin. There's like a comic shop, but like they also have like tabletops where you can like go in and play like different games. And I never forget, I seen somebody do like a diorama of like a forest where they had like these little pieces, like the actual figurines they could build the different set pieces with. Bro, I saw that and I felt immediately. I was like, bro, this is dope.
Right?
Like, this is like, y'all put this together? Like, y'all made this entire like board map? He was like, yeah. It was like tree shrubbery. You can move your pieces. I'm like, what is this? He's like, oh, it's open top, tabletop gaming. There's different ones you could play. I was like, oh, I always thought it was like D&D and like, you know, your standard board games. But like, that opened me into a whole nother world.
Y'all have Baldur's Gate available on Xbox, huh?
Baldur's Gate? What's that?
It's Dungeons and Dragons, just straight up. That is the game.
Oh, really?
Gamified, yeah.
Oh, no. I had to
Like
check it
the
out.
way that you fight is completely based off of the Dungeons and Dragons system. Like,
You got to roll the die.
yeah,
Did it hit? What's your...
getting your crit rolls? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That shit there. Dog. Oh man, you. Oh, and you know what? Because I do this with games that I'm like obsessed with, and that I actually make to the end. And I know it's the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put it down. Like I don't want to be done with it. I'm on the
You
the last level, bro, and I'm just like, just don't want it to end. I'd rather start the game over.
Because once it ends, you know it's over with, and you have no reason to pick it back up. That's how I used to feel about RPGs for the longest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to finish it, because if I finish, I know I'm not going to pick it back up.
Which is a ridiculous mindset to have, because I already I don't say barely, but I really don't finish a lot of games, bro. A lot of games get played until I just like, I'm tired.
Get tired of it.
Yeah. But the games I love and I get to the end, like, because that is Cyberpunk, I can't remember the numbers, 2035? No, it's got to be something.
2077 was the most recent one.
2077. That's the right number. But yeah, that joint, same thing on the last level. Just don't want to beat it. Then they had the expansion come back out. I was like, bad. I'm glad I ain't beat it. Let me play the expansion. Yeah, I'm too powerful for the expansion. So
Yeah,
it ain't even been fun.
I feel like that happened to me when I was playing Destiny. Like, I just stopped playing
Ooh, Destiny was a time. Ray used to play Destiny.
all the time.
Yeah, it was a time.
Yeah, that was nice.
Couldn't keep up though. They kept moving too much for me.
Yeah, they had a lot of stuff. I remember when it was free not too long ago for us, and I got back into it. I was like, let me get back into it. I don't have a shooter.
Quite different now, ain't it?
Bro. Hella.
Thought about playing Overwatch 2. Loaded up. I think I maybe played 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I haven't played this in a while. Let me go ahead and turn this off and get some sleep real quick before I get frustrated and mad. Because that was nice. But it's been, you don't use it, you lose it. Like, you start to forget the combos, the warm-up, the cooldown timings. The maps changed up. He's like, I got to spend time to get familiar with maps, weak points,
For sure.
But it's all part of the gaming experience. Got to figure it out.
But all right, y'all. Is it that time?
Tis.
What grinds your gears?
I'll tell you what grinds mine. So Saturday, I was supposed to go work at tutoring, and I don't mind, working on the weekend, especially for a couple of hours, make your money, young man. But it bothers me when you can't be organized enough to know that if you've been taken off schedule, simple email, text, call, hey, don't bother coming in, got it handled, or hey, change of plans, something. But I literally wasted drive times about 40 minutes.
No, sir.
I wasted about 160 minutes, over an hour's time, driving to work to find out I wasn't on schedule and that they forgot to call me or notify me that I could leave. Cool. I'm not upset. I get to go home, watch the game, relax.
Oh, no, I'd be.
But it's the fact that I left 40 minutes so I could be on time.
Right. Yeah, that time.
On time.
Yeah.
And now I have to drive back
to the crib. Yeah.
I've wasted, I could have been at home since 10, not having to leave at 11. Now it's 12:35, 12:40-ish, back home. I might as well should have stayed for that extra hour 20 and got paid. But yeah, neither here nor there. But please, people, if you're in a position of power, just be a little bit more organized. Communication is key.
Amen. Well, I am actually prepared today, man. So, what grinds my gears, I hope they don't listen to this whole episode, but these family chats are a problem. Family group chats, man. We had the state fairs going on in Dallas or whatever, so everyone was trying to say, hey, we're going this weekend, we're going next weekend. That's all fine. That's typical activities. But then once you see that these people are going, these people are not going, why don't y'all make your own little group? Because especially with the way that they communicate. Hey, where are you guys? Oh, we headed downstairs. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm about to grab breakfast. Oh, did you know that Dr. Umar is going to be down doing the presentation? Oh, did you know about this? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at bro, chill, dog. Chill. I am trying to play Squad Busters. Y'all making me lose. And then chill out.
It keep popping up on the screen.
Just back to back to back. I had to mute them. I was like, I will catch y'all Sunday night. I can't do it. As soon as they was like, okay, we're back. All right, you made it back safe. All right, cool. I unmuted. But yeah, man, just be mindful. Be demure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. What you got, Ray?
You know what grinds my gears? My dog. So, I was rushing home one day from a gig. You know, I had something else to do afterwards. I think we were supposed to gather and talk some things over. And, you know, I get home, I take him out to use it, which we've been doing for the past month. I took him out to use the bathroom, and I guess somebody is playing music in their apartment, and their window's open. So my dog Zorro walks outside in the grass, and he refuses to use the bathroom because he can't figure out where the sound is coming from. And I'm just like, bro, you're a dog. Like, you don't pay no bills. You've never had to protect anybody. You're not a guard dog. You don't live a hard life. Like, go use the bathroom, bro. Like, I'm standing right here. Like, I think dogs sometimes think that you're stupid. Like, oh, do you hear that? There's no way he hears that. There's no way he can hear that. Or like, if I get home and he's in a cage, he starts whining as if I don't know he's there. Like, I know you're there. I let you there. So it's like, my dog he don't be listening, bro. He just turned 1 year old. It's starting to get bad. He's starting to have, you know, he want to do what he want to do. And we ain't gonna run it that way. You know what I'm saying? I pay a lot of money for that food. Pay a lot of money for them baths, them vet bills. Every time he mess up the cage, I gotta clean it. Nah. Use the bathroom. So I took him inside, let him sit in the cage for a while longer. And I tried again. The music stopped, so he went. But it's just like, I got a bougie dog, bro. Like, other than like the other day, I had to up his food intake, so I used both his kibble bowl and his water bowl, which are the same bowl. I just use them for different things, but I used them both for food this time. I grabbed another bowl. It's a clear dish, and I filled it with water. All day, he just refused to drink from it because it wasn't the bowl he normally drinks from. Bro, if you don't drink this water, so that's okay. I'll put him in the cage. I let him sit, think about it, stare at the water for a little bit. Then when I let him out to go use it, when we came back in, the first thing he went to was that bowl of water he refused to drink hours ago. Like, you be trying my patience, bro.
Hey man,
Every day.
I think it's like with humans, like it just means he's smart, bro. He's smart.
He so smart, he dumb. Too smart.
Any closing remarks from anybody? Oh yeah, do not forget we do still have the contest. We also have an official date, so it'll be winner for our Third Coast giveaway will be announced November 25th.
Hey.
All you gotta do is follow us on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Find the post. It's really easy to find. It's got the money floating over our logo. You're just gonna like the post. You're gonna make a comment telling us your favorite Thanksgiving food, tag a friend, and use the hashtag Third Coast giveaway for the chance to win 200.
200.
Two blue faces.
Yes, sir.
Blue face.
Blue cheese.
Shoot, but all right, y'all. Appreciate you stopping by with the third man, and we're gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir. We out.